I was closer in my family to my grandmother. Yeah, mom and dad had to be there, but grandmother is just a different, seemed to be a different kind of love. I had a grandfather too, but my grandmother, it was just all her job was to do was just love you. You go to her house, you knew that your grandmother had love. And just thinking about it now, it's kind of hard to talk about because, she's like the heartbeat of the family. Everybody, even if they weren't kin to my grandmother, would call her Mama Pearl. People who weren't kin to her would call her Mama Pearl. But we knew she was our real Mama Pearl. And she had wisdom. She would give you all the old sayings. She would tell you, if she would quote the Bible in a different way, but it meant the same thing as the scriptures once I got older and realized, such as she may say little things like, every dog has his day. In other words, if you do somebody wrong, one day somebody's going to do you wrong. So it's best not to do that because you will see it again. And never realizing what she's saying, the Bible said, you reap what you sow. You sow good fruit, you get good fruit. You sow bad fruit, you get bad fruit. So, but that was knowledge without the exact scripture. But you never find that out till you get older. So she was very, very, everyone would run to Mama Pearl. If they had a problem even with their own parents, they'd run to Mama Pearl. Even the neighborhood, she took in kids that parents had problems with their kids, and they would go and spend nights and days with Mama Pearl and she would encourage them now go back home and do right. And that's something we don't. It's kind of like it takes a village to raise a child. Well, she was part of the village, evidently, that had love that extended beyond her own family. And I used to love to listen to the stories she would tell me, such as, but she would tell us how she used to have to pick cotton as a little girl, go out in the field and pick cotton. And she didn't like that. I was told that she was actually a school teacher. I was told that she taught white kids and black kids. And it wasn't in a public school setting. I remember when someone wanted to do a revival. She had land, some acres all around her home, and what she would do would let them set up tent revivals. And I remember as a child, she would have the Romig family, which was a white family, which was Christians. And they would come and set their tent up on her land. And people would come at church at night in the afternoon and have the greatest time. And it never was hate. It was always everybody came together, whoever wanted to come under that tent. And I was a young girl, 10, 11, even up into my teens. The Romigs would set up that tent and have service on her property. So she never said no to anybody, it looked like, and she got along with everybody. So she was a special lady, and she passed I think the year was, my dad passed in 84, and so it was some years after him. She passed, and I thought it was such a memorable thing because she died on my birthday. And I thought, and some people thought that would really be bad, but I thought that was the best gift God could have given me. I would not be able to sit here and say my grandmother died on my birthday. My grandmother had to die someday, as if the same thing, I'm going to die one day. But to die on my birthday, I thought was very special.